hear the news? Skullgirl's been going after all those families in Maple Crest.
Looks like this new Skullgirl's got a bone to pick with the boss. Where's he gone anyway, huh? Think the rumors of him getting sick are true. Hold up. Look, there she is. That fishfolk dame we were sent to find. Hey, Goily. Can we get some, service over here?
Yes. May I help you, sir?
Hey now, you're quite the dish. I'd like to eat you up.
I'm sorry, but I need to work.
No, you are pretty cute. What, stinking kill girl.
Is everything okay over here? Are these guys bugging you, Minette?
Go find yourself a sandbox, kitty. We're just having a friendly chat with the little minnow here.
Leave! Now! Or I'll throw you out myself!
Can't you take a clue, you flea-bitten tot? Clearly you don't know who you're messing with. Did you see that? That stupid cat didn't stand a chance. What the?
Never mind her. We found what we're looking for. Let's get back and tell Vitaly.
You okay, Minette? They didn't hurt you, did they?
That was amazing. What would I do without you?
Thanks for scaring them off, Nadia. Your next dinner is on me.
Actually, I think it's time I make my move and follow them. I've got to catch me a Skullgirl, and it sounds like Mafia goons are the perfect bait to draw her out.
Sounds very dangerous. Be careful out there. You're like family to us, you know.
Nadia, do you really think the Skull Heart can bring your friends back?
There's only one way to find out. See you around, Union! And give my regards to your dad, Minette! You're a real pain.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
It's nothing. It's nothing. Positively delightful. Dapper and Succotash.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Not immediately.
You had me in stitches.
Well, well, what have we here? That's quite the body you've got there, kitty.
Sorry, creepy lady. I'm not interested.
Oh, don't get the wrong idea. I was just admiring your scars. You've been cut clean through several times over. No one could survive that. Yet here you are, walking, talking, and shedding. Whatever's animating you could be invaluable to my research. Let's perform an autopsy and see what makes you tick.
Curiosity can't kill me.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
What you? Stretch!
No way. You win.
Flaws and effect.
I underestimated you, but I've seen all that I need to see. And I'm sure the analysis of this blood will prove most enlightening.
You just don't stop, do you?
Lady Valentine, the Skull Girl has requested your presence at the cathedral.
A nurse and a nun. Where have I heard this joke before?
I'll be there soon, Double. Return and let Marie know that I found Lorenzo. His minions led me right to him. I just had to stop and perform a little experiment on our feline friend here.
Very well.
Take care, Kitty. We'll have a follow-up visit as soon as these tests come back from the lab.
So, the schoolgirl is hiding out at the Grand Cathedral, is she? Never was one for churches, but here I'll make an exception. We'll be back together soon enough, guys.
Let's put an end to this cat and mouse game.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Hey, what's up, bitch? What you?
Heads, we roll! So, this is the Grand Cathedral, eh? Now, what's a schoolgirl like you doing in a place like this?
She followed me home, Double. Can I keep her?
You again! Don't you have an appointment with the schoolgirl?
Indeed, I did, but I'm afraid we've got a scheduling conflict. As it turns out, you've got an appointment on my dissection table, right about now. Let's not be late, or I'll have to get my spray bottle.
You couldn't beat me before, so what makes you think you can now?
Yes, my previous experiment was a failure, but I've got my lab assistant to help this time around.
May the Trinity have mercy on this poor, lost soul.
The nun is your lab assistant? Hate to break it to you, lady, but you're not gonna get much science out of this one.
Your experiments will have to wait, Valentine. She is a candidate.
A candidate, you say? Even better. Come on, Kitty. The doctor will see you now.
I think you're looking for a lab rat.
The gorilla fate is yearning. Let's rock!
Don't even try. Don't even try. I've seen worse. Don't even try.
All right, Skullgirl, you know why I'm here.
I do.
So, no offense, but you're the last thing standing between me and my family. So let's get this show on the road.
I too have lost much to the Medicis. Do you not seek vengeance? Wishes such as yours rarely turn out well.
I've got to try. The Fishbone Gang raised me, protected me, and taught me everything I know. The least I can do is return the favor.
Your instincts are admirable. My wish was also to protect my friends.
Look, I'm gonna have to stop you before you get to the we're a lot alike you and I bit. I've come too far to turn around, so it's time to claw that heart out of you.
So be it. I hope your wish turns out well. You will be a unique addition to the army.
Make it flashy, guys. Let's rock!
Be afraid. Go You dare challenge me? So sure you can defeat me. So sure you can defeat me. See how weak you are. No. See how weak you are. So sure you can defeat me. You're surprised. No, your death will not be in vain.
Is this how the story ends?
You will be a unique addition to the army.
Quiet on the set! Action!
Take a step! Be afraid. Stop that! You dare try me? You dare try me? See how weak you are. You dare challenge me? See how weak you are. See how weak you are. You dare challenge me? My friends, see how weak you are.
Alright, this is it. I can't do it. I have so many new friends in Little Innsmouth. Terrible as it was, what happened, and made me who I am today. Changing that would be wrong. That's what the Skull Heart is here for, isn't it? To tempt us into doing the wrong thing. Marie said her wish was similar, and look how she turned out.
This stops here!
A temporary setback. This world will always be cursed by a Skull Heart, and so shall it always be cursed with Skullgirls. Until this world exists no more.
All that for a life lesson? How annoying. Well, better go check in on everyone back in Little Innsmouth. Get some food. I'm exhausted. Union, I'm back. I'm starving. It's time for that free meal you promised. Bring me the full Lucky Family banquet.
Nadia! There you are! Minette has been kidnapped! All the River King's daughters, and others too! Little Innsmouth is in a panic!
What? Who would dare do such a thing?
That's where I come in. My name is Irvin. I'm a private detective. The River King hired me to find his daughters, so if you have any information that might help, I'd appreciate if you shared it. The proprietor of this fine establishment was telling me that there have been numerous mafia sightings in the area recently. That's the only lead we've got, but kidnapping certainly fits the mob's MO. We're at a loss as to why they'd be targeting Dagonian women, though.
The Mafia! Maybe Marie had it right all along. Urban, I'm coming with you. Those black-hearted bastards already took one family from me, and like hell I'm going to let them do it again. Hang in there, Minette. We'll find you.
Now let's raise the stakes. Go on, you hero that did the impossible. The man that defeated a monster. He rallied a nation at war. There was a time when everyone could say, "I know Beowulf." During the Grand War, the people of the Canopy Kingdom were gripped with a terrible fear of the race of savage giants known as the Giggans. They were unstoppable. Then came Beowulf. He defeated the brutal Giggan warrior Grendel in a no-holds-barred exhibition match as the nation watched. Seeing her son defeated, Grendel's mother was consumed by rage and lashed out. But our hero didn't flinch. The hag went down. That day, Beowulf became a legend. It wasn't long before Wolfomania was running wild. Beowulf, the champion of a nation, a natural entertainer, remembered for his wolf pack of fans, and for action figures the Canopy Kingdom's little boys couldn't live without. But when the war ended, the patriotic spirit that fueled that adoration for Beowulf began to fade. After he left the ring, he was stuck with bit parts in cheap action flicks, game shows, and even infomercials. He didn't go out with a growl, but with a whimper, as the bad wolf man on the popular kids show, Annie of the Stars. Beowulf disappeared from the public eye. How long has it been since anybody's heard that famous howl?
Shut up, TV. I still got the howl. And I got the noise complaints to prove it. Those were the good old days, right? High five, buddy. Come on, don't leave me hanging.
We interrupt Canopy Kingdom Celebrity Crash Out for a breaking report. The Skullgirl has reappeared. Sightings have been confirmed in downtown New Meridian and Maplecrest.
Ow! A little late. Wait a second. Did you slap me, bro? Not cool. Sister, you gotta help me. This thing is possessed.
Is that the arm of a Giggan?
What does it look like? Quick, do an exorcism or something.
You should rid yourself of it, child. The dead are under the Skullgirl's control now.
Hey, I earned this trophy fair and square. She can't have it. Finally, stupid thing calmed down.
You have been given a second chance. Renounce it. Be not prideful.
Damn right I'm proud. I'm gonna kick some Skullgirl butt! I knew all you little wolves out there couldn't forget your main man. He's back to protect the pack. The Skullgirl's gonna regret treading on wolf territory.
Hey, champ! You sure you're ready for this? It's been years since you got in the ring. I might be too much for you to handle. How am I doing? I can't believe I get to help out with your comeback!
Good. You're doing fine. Looks like we both got something to prove. Are you ready, Wolfpack? 'Cause I am! Finally, the wolf has come back to New Meridian!
Everybody, mind your marks. Let's rock.
Right. Lay the hurting down! Everything I say is a catchphrase. That little demonstration should put any doubts about my comeback to rest. That's just what I'll do to the Skullgirl, too!
Don't worry about me, big guy. It's usually worse than this.
How'd you like your first headliner? You taste blood out there, babe? You smell the crowd? They're hungry for more. They're dying for the wolf. Forget that no-name you just dropped on the mat. Even Grendel is ancient history. You're back.
It's like the last few years never even happened. I'm so glad we're back in business together, bro. I am so pumped!
Good, good. This is just the beginning. Zane McDougal is gonna take you all the way this time. I promise. Before too long, you'll be taking on the whole world's enemy, the Skullgirl, in front of the cameras.
This train don't stop!
Not this time. But first things first. The town's in an uproar, right? Because of the Skullgirl. The populace is... how can I put this? They're hugging their teddy bears and crying. You can hear them out there, crying in fear. And do you know why?
I don't! Tell me why!
I'll tell you why. It's because there are so many freaks on the streets. The Skullgirl shows up, everything goes all wobbly, and the characters come popping out of the woodwork. We need someone to put them back in the woodwork. Do you think you could be a carpenter for me, Beowulf?
Don't you worry, man. My entire body's a hammer.
Right. Right. Look, it's all set up. You don't have to worry about a thing. The cameras will capture your brave battle on behalf of the little people. Can you do that for me?
I can be a hero!
You wanna be a hero? Go and get it!
I love the way you think, man. Always one step ahead.
Who are you? You can't stop me!
That's right! The wolf is here to put a stop to... Wait a second. Hey, you, guy. Roll camera. This is gonna be epic. What's he talking about?
No idea.
You think you can make a fool out of me? Get out of my way!
I am 287 pounds of folding steel and sex appeal.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Lay the hurting down. What you gonna do? Drop. Drop. Don't move. Baseball. Everything I say is a catchphrase.
I won't go back! You can't make me!
She's gone. Man, Zane wasn't kidding about the freak show. That fight was one big highlight reel. Remember, the tape goes to Zane McDougal. Write it down, would you, buddy?
We only deliver what's on our menu.
Don't you worry, babe. It's all part of the Beowulf comeback story. A big, beautiful story. Good old Zane's gonna make you look your best.
Zane? What are you doing here?
Oh, don't sweat it. I saw everything. You did good here today, kid. Real good. Come to my office tomorrow. We'll talk about your next match.
Who's there?
Oh, how amusing. I was looking for my wayward project, and I find instead a famous fool. You must be the one who beat her.
I beat somebody. Or something. Screamed a lot. That who you mean?
She clearly isn't ready if she lost to you. But it's survival of the fittest. This city is a proving ground after all.
I just want to clean up New Meridian. The Skullgirl's out there somewhere, and I am gonna find her.
You plan to fight the Skullgirl? I've decided that it's your turn. Let's test you out.
The big bad wolf is your hook.
Everybody warmed up? Showtime!
Ready for your shots?
Enough. You okay? The line for autographs starts here. I must have more strength than you bargained on.
I didn't expect this. You can actually wield that Gigan's arm like a weapon.
I've picked up a few tricks since I beat him.
You beat a Gigan? Don't make me laugh. I lived that war, little man. You posed for the crowds, but you never once visited the battlefield. Alone, against a Gigan warrior at full strength, you'd never stand a chance. Then again, your ignorance may be staggering, but that has its uses too.
Who are you calling ignorant? You just got schooled by the wolf.
And it was a lesson about not wasting my time. Sadly, I can see that you haven't learned anything at all.
Thanks for coming, buddy, pal.
I must be going, Beowulf. Good luck with your career.
How's it going? Welcome.
Do you have any clue what's really going on around here?
You want something, kid?
Maybe you're dumber than I thought. Annie, Girl of the Stars, remember?
Whoa, crazy! Man, you look just like the Annie I used to work with. I can tell the difference, though. It's the hair.
Look, Beowulf, you're messing with things you don't understand. This isn't a show. It isn't a wrestling match. It's real, and you'll die. Stay away from the Skullgirl.
Hey! Wrestling is real!
If my hunch is right, whoever's behind your latest stunt is way worse than a crooked agent. You were already set up once. Don't be fooled again.
What are you talking about?
The Gigan? You're telling me you didn't notice?
Oh, no, not you two. Kids these days.
Beowulf, it's time to grow up. Open your eyes. Stop fooling yourself and stop fighting for somebody you can't trust.
And I can trust you. See you later, Annie. If that's even your name. You aren't kidding about the weirdos, Zane. Wish I could wrestle some of the guys from back in the day.
It's the Skullgirl's influence. It brings them out.
Out of the woodwork, right. You said that.
I thought you wanted to be New Meridian's #1. Times change, my friend. You've got to keep up. Forget the old days. You're complaining to me while your fans are howling for the wolf.
But the stuff I've been hearing...
Nonsense. Forget it. You know how people get. They just want to tear you down. They know you're onto something. Think about your career. Your wolf pack is back. Who cares about the rest?
You know, you're right. The wolf is back.
Which is good, because I have another little problem. I mean, another opportunity lined up. I need you at the River King Casino PDQ. I set up a match with a freak called Big Ben. You can't miss him. Big as a house, with a trench coat draped over the mess.
There he is. Hey, you! You ready to go?
Are you talking to me?
Damn right I am! The wolf is about to howl!
What does that even mean?
It means it's time for you to prepare yourself for a legendary beatdown!
Why is a washed-up TV wrestler getting in my way? You hit hard times and now you're Medici muscle?
Hey! Who you calling washed up? Now that reminds me. Yo, camera girl, make sure you capture that sweet, sweet moment when I slam him right into the ground!
I'm just here for the catering.
There we go.
To be the man, ow! I'm gonna beat Big Ben!
Ladies, time!
Stardust! Symbol Tube of Stardust! Giants! Hey, cat! Hey, listen here! Slow give me a hit! Miss! Drop!
Don't.
Giants!
Even the sky ain't the limit.
Try again, kid.
Step on board the train!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
You drop
This blows.
You okay? What you gonna do, Anis? Major! Not bad. Drop. One count. Very well, sir. Leg, hurt it down! Start. Nugget! Very well, sir. Very well. Right.
Impressive. This blows. I'm too old for this.
Somebody else stop it. Wolfpack, this is for you! Did you get that? The part where I said, this is for you? Because they like it.
I knew it. While I was wasting time with you, they got to Avian.
What was that all about? Sweet shark's tooth necklace you got there. That new?
You done good, kid. You done good. I got your next match lined up. You would not believe who you're fighting. I mean, you will literally not believe it.
So who is it?
That would ruin the surprise.
I'm sick of surprises. Who was that guy I just fought anyway? No camera crews in sight, and now this guy is accusing me of being a Medici thug?
Beowulf, buddy, baby cakes. Haven't you heard of hidden cameras? Look, you pay me to do the thinking here. You pay me to set up your fights, then you fight. Remember? That's how the whole agent thing works.
Maybe, but this whole thing is weird, Zane. Even for wrestling.
Weird sells, baby. When you see how pumped up the crowd is for your next match, well, it's gonna take you further than you've ever been.
You think so?
Yeah. Remember Grendel? Forget Grendel. This match is going to leave that fossil in the dust. We are talking huge. We are talking massive. We are talking a surprise the size of New Meridian itself.
I don't know. I ain't so sure you can pull it off.
Leave it in my hands. That's all I'm asking here, my little wolf. Leave everything in my hands.
Are you ready, Wolfpack? Are you ready to howl? I fought hard to make it back. And tonight, we've got a surprise for you! I've agreed to a mystery match for you! I'm doing it all for you out there in New Meridian!
Playing to the crowd, just like always. And they're eating it up. How nice for you, Beowulf.
Who are you supposed to be?
I'd ask you the same question. By now, you can't pretend you don't know the fight was rigged, that Grendel was drugged, that you're no hero. Think back to that day, Beowulf. Grendel's elderly mother, sobbing over her dead son, put up more of a fight than he did, didn't she?
If you say so.
Strange, isn't it, that an elderly woman would be harder to best than a warrior in his prime? The only way to rile up the people was to show that the Giggans could be beaten. It was a setup. The one time the Medicis worked with the government. It came off perfectly. No. You know it's true, Beowulf. It's time to hang up your chair, apologize to the crowd, and leave the ring.
That ain't gonna happen. This is my house! Right or wrong, nobody leaves this ring without a fight! Finally, the wolf has come back to New Meridian!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
One count. Right.
So, you still champ?
Now you know. I'm the real deal.
Is this how the story ends?
Finally, the wolf has come back to New Meridian.
This is true love we're making. Action!
Look at
Just a moment.
Probably early. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm setting an alarm clock. Mm-hmm. What time do you want me to set it for? Probably, I don't know, early, I don't know what time, probably like 8:30, something like that. 8 o'clock, how's that? 8 o'clock good? Seven? Yeah, I know the song. Alright. Alright.
I'm the wildest there is, was, and ever will be.
Try again, kid.
There's only room for one.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Opponent discarded. Everything I say is a catchphrase.
Is this how the story ends?
Finally, the Warriors come back to New Meridian.
This battle is all in the mind. Action!
High-risk maneuver. The line for autographs starts here.
Try again, kid.
It's time! It's Beowulf time!
It's showtime!
Get eat. What you gonna do? Addis? Hey, Gammer. Now you know I'm the real deal.
You've got a lot to learn.
Finally, the wolf has come back to New Meridian.
Everybody warmed up? Action!
What you gonna do? Right. Only two. Miss. Okay, that's cool. Hey, one down. Hey, still good. Sweet! Only two! So, are you still champ? The line for autographs starts here!
Hey Google, set clock for 7:30.
Okay, 7:30 a.m. Setting your alarm.
Finally, the wolf has come back to New Meridian!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Good heat. Made it so. Good heat. Laser, hurry! Now you know I'm the real deal. That's what I thought.
As if that proves a thing. You'll regret this soon enough.
Regrets? I got plenty. But they're between me and Gammer. You don't get to say a damn thing about the subject. Whoever you are. Now get out of the ring. What that fraud said, it might be true. I think Grendel probably was drugged that day. I didn't know. I just found it. But you know what? It doesn't matter. I'll make it up to you. I'll make it up to everybody. Even Grendel. Tonight, I promise you the biggest match of my career. And that was pathetic. So I'll make a new promise to you right now. I'm going to take on the Skullgirl. You hear me, New Meridian? I'm gonna take her down! That's right!
I saw your declaration in the ring. Quite bold.
Damn right! I've had enough of the runaround. I'm ready to fight the Skullgirl.
You are a fool. But this, I never expected you would attempt it. You have slipped the leash. With those words, your fate is sealed.
What the hell has gotten into you, man?
And yet you still bark. All I needed was for you to defeat the opponents I selected. Everything would have worked out for both of us. But now you mean to bite the hand that feeds you. What use is a dog that turns on its master? It is time to put you down.
You're insane!
I'm afraid you are mistaken, Beowulf.
You're the one who is in.
I beat some of these guys, and now they're down here? Who the heck are you?
Poor lost soul, don't you recognize me? These inferior beings dared get in our way, and that sealed their fate. This is the road you have chosen, and so you shall join them. You should have listened to me. Alas, I see now that you never would. It is the folly of men to be strong-headed fools. And now it's too late for you!
Step on board the road train!
Make it flashy, guys! Showtime!
Cover me. Baseball. Drop. I'm the wildest there is, was, and ever will be. Yeah! I beat you! Wait. Is the rest of this place you too? Because I can beat that too. The Wolfman laying a smackdown on some seriously gross walls. And squishy floor. Ew.
Get used to the decor. You're not leaving.
I've still got my chair. Don't forget the chair. It's called hurting for a reason, baby.
Perhaps you might consider using it for its intended purpose. And sit, boy. I can make you much less comfortable. My patience for you won't last.
Dang it, Beowulf! Tell you? And did you listen? Nope, not Beowulf.
Now, look.
No more arguing. There's no way you stop the shapeshifter. That must have been her domain. She'll find her way here any second. And the Skullgirl is above us.
Above us?
Oh no. No. Do not get any more stupid ideas.
Look, Annie, I know I screwed up. I just love being the hero. Now everybody's saying that I never was one. That's true. I have a duty to make it right, don't I? I promised all those people up there that I was going to take down the Skullgirl, right? I better do it. For them. For Grendel. Now might be our only chance.
You're not going to listen to me, are you?
Afraid not.
Fine. You do what you want. Go and get yourself killed. Can't say I didn't try.
Thanks, Annie.
Oh, buddy.
Feels like you're itching for a fight, too. Or is that the Skullgirl calling? Up there.
Ironic. You plan to fight me. With that, a corpse's arm.
I thought you and the dead were best buds. Seems appropriate.
You comprehend nothing. I have only sympathy for Grendel. You exploited him during the war, and even now, you still do.
You're right. I know the truth now. It wasn't a fair fight. But Grendel, he's my partner now. Has been for years. That's why I'm gonna make things right. By taking you down. Maybe after that, the big guy can rest in peace.
Is that supposed to make you feel better about what you did? A hollow sentiment. In truth, you fight for glory. But you have picked the wrong fight this time. You will find only the grave. You had your chance to escape. Suffer.
Time to put on a show. Let's rock.
You. Oh, great. Wolf.
Be afraid. Go forth. Be afraid. Go forth. Make yourself useful. Know your place.
Good heat. Right.
So short and feeble. No. See how we do. Know your place. Don't resist.
Try again, kid.
Soon, in my just cause.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Here we go.
Go forth. Stop my wish. Stop that. See how weak you are. Know your place. See how weak you are. Know your place.
Cool.
You dare challenge me. Here's a surprise.
Drop missile.
Know your place. You dare challenge me? See how weak you are. See how weak you are. Know your place.
That's cool. Miss.
I can put you to good use.
You've got a lot to learn.
My job. Or good to sleep.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Go forth. Make yourself useful. Go forth. Die. Out of my way. Child. Be afraid. Go forth. Out of my way. Be afraid.
Miss. What you gonna do? Miss. What? Lay it in.
So sure you can defeat me. Know your place. See the error of your ways.
Is this how the story ends?
I'll suck the life out of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Stop that!
Lay the hurting down! Missile!
Go for it.
Right!
Go for it. Go for it.
Lay it in! Right, lay it in!
See how weak you are. I'm so sure you can defeat me. Take your place. Know your place. See how weak you are. You dare challenge me? I'm sure you can defeat me. You dare challenge me. Go, Flame. See how weak you are. You dare challenge me? You dare challenge me? Nothing stands in my way.
You've got a lot to learn.
You had your chance to escape. Now, suffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Right! You're so useful. You can't stop Make yourself useful. Know your place.
What? Right!
See how weak you are. So sure you can defeat me. You dare challenge me. You will make a fine scene.
Try again, kid.
I'll speak word.
Quiet on the set. Let's rock.
Drop this. Drop missile.
Follow, slave. See how weak you are. Know your place. Know your place. You dare challenge me? See how weak you are.
Missile.
See how weak you are. You dare challenge me? Take your place. See how weak you are. Know your place. You dare challenge me? Know your place. Kneel before your master.
You can't give up now.
You are already dead.
Beat him up, guys. Action.
Lay it in.
Go ahead. Certainly. Go for it. Go for it. I'm so sure you can defeat me.
One
See how weak you are.
Right.
You dare challenge me? You dare challenge me?
Try again, kid.
That's it for Squirrels. Now the streaming Marvel Spider-Man with it. Thank you for that. Stop by. Novice 74. Thank you guys. It's Spider 99. I'll see you guys in the next one.